Hi, this is Jocelyn. This is my 40% shea butter charcoal and Raoul clay bar soap. I really love this soap. It's, you know, shea butter is just so good, but it's one of these really quite difficult to make soap. I did a swap recently with Pam, and I realized that because I've been so concerned with, you know, the shea butter is supposed to be such a good moisturizer, and it's got all these healing properties and things. So I haven't really been concerned about the lather because I wanted it to be more like a conditioning soap, and at the same time the charcoal is good for detoxifying. But watching her video, I decided I want to reformulate this to make it a little bit more bubbly. I mean, it does bubble, but you know, I want to make it even more bubblier. But because our water is soft water, so I don't actually have a problem with it. So I've put in so much, you know, there's so much hard oil, like 40% shea butter as it is. It's just, you know, it's just so. It just sets so fast, you know. It's really smooth and really nice. And the one thing I want to share with you about charcoal, this activated charcoal, is that this one's made from bamboo. Some of them are actually made from petroleum pit. I just read that. And for medical use, they do believe that it absorbs poisons, so like an oral ingestion of poison, it does absorb the poison, and it's also good for absorbing gas and all that. I think that's why sometimes we pop them in areas to remove, you know, odors and stuff like that. One story that I really want to share with you was when I was working at the university, and one of the departments, which is the I think the department was the architecture department, and somebody went in and added cyanide to the sugar in the staff room, and it came out in the news, and there was there were two patients that were hospitalized. One of them had taken Lomotil, which is an anti-diarrhea pill, and the other one took charcoal tablets. I think it didn't really stop the diarrhea, but it's good because with the charcoal, they've made it active by making the pore size bigger or something, and it allows a lot more absorption, you know, per surface area sort of thing. And so anyway, this guy who took the charcoal, he still had the diarrhea, which is good because it removes the toxin, and at the same time the charcoal was absorbing and all the cyanide and what have you. And the other guy, he lapsed into a coma, and I think he actually didn't make it. So, you know, with that story, I was like all for charcoal. And in fact, you know, my family, we don't take anti-diarrhea pills until it's like really bad, but I usually just give them the tablet form for diarrhea and things like that. And my mom did that, my grandfather did that. My grandfather was working as a coal miner. A gold miner. So once my uncle, I think, fell into I think it was cyanide or something to clean it, and yeah, it was one of the things that my grandfather gave to him, you know, made him vomit. I don't know, I can't remember. It was an old story that my mom used to tell us. So we've always sort of appreciated the value of charcoal and how good it is. Okay, I don't actually have anyone to help me cut today, so to video this, I'm just going to try to do this with one hand. You can imagine it was a nightmare making this because I've used so much hot oil. Oh. Actually, it's kind of cool. So, and you know, maybe I'm thinking about, you know, it's very expensive doing these. Oh, this roll came up quite nice. It's quite expensive using 40%. And I'm thinking about maybe just not. I probably won't color this anymore because it's set so fast. Oh, there's a hole in there, and I probably will just. This might be my. I don't know. I'll see how it goes because it is expensive. I'm sort of running down. This is unrefined shea butter, so I was thinking of making it with a lower content, maybe about a 10% shea butter. But I'll still keep the charcoal, and it has Moroccan Raoul clay, so it's great for detoxifying as well as you know, purifying your skin and stuff. So yeah, so this is what I wanted to share. I mean, this is not anything fancy to look at, but you know, I just wanted to emphasize on how great charcoal soaps are, and actually charcoal soaps are. And the other thing is, you know, once I made a milk soap and I added charcoal to it, and you're not. You've got to Google to see what you can use charcoal with, because it actually absorbed up the. According to this article that I read, it actually absorbed up the milk, so you kind of like, it's a counterproductive sort of. Yeah, kind of, you know, the goat's milk is being absorbed up by the charcoal, so it's a counterproductive sort of soap. So when you do use it, do Google and see, I mean, do look around and do your research about it. For coloring, I guess it's all right, just a little bit, but if you want to do a full charcoal, the charcoal itself is already so active, so it's best to keep your ingredients sort of pretty basic. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, this is what I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for watching.